Hey, what's up, guys? Dan Buds here, and I got a video for you today on productive planning for a better future. So let's jump right into it, and I'm going to explain to you what productive planning for a better future actually is. So, as you can see at the bottom, we have make sure work and your to-do list is complete before having your chill out time or your relax time. So, what this means is make sure that all your tasks are done and your work is done before you sit down for the night or the evening and chill out and relax. Because if you just chill out and relax before all your work is done, then the chances of you getting energy and enthusiasm to get up and make sure those important tasks are done is going to be greatly diminished. So make sure that those tasks are done before you sit down and have the chill out time. The next one is don't waste your money on foolish things. So a lot of the time when I'm out and about here in London, I might waste my money on, things that I don't really need. So all that's doing is taking away from my income and draining money out. I mean, you may think spending $3 or $4 on an item is not a lot of money, but throughout the week, if you spend, $5 a day on an item that you don't really need and it's not contributing to your life, then that is taken away from your income. So try not to waste money on foolish things, guys. So the third thing is make saving money a habit. So every week or every month when you guys get your check or your income, make sure that you put at least, I would say, 45 to 40% of that money away somewhere where you're not going to spend it in a bank or somewhere safe. That way you have money for a rainy day, and if the hard times don't hit, that money just amounts to savings, and you have a few thousand or a few hundred in no time. So just make sure that you keep money for a rainy day and you make saving a habit. Now, this fourth one is for all my weed heads out there, all my people that smoke cannabis and smoke weed. I'm guilty of this. I've been using cannabis since I would say about 15 years old, on and off, not straight, like from 15 all the way to 32 years old, but on and off throughout the years, I've indulged in smoking cannabis. Now, I'm not doing this video to say whether smoking cannabis is a good thing or smoking cannabis is a bad thing, but this video is just to help people that maybe can't cut cannabis out their life totally and working towards doing that, but just to go cold turkey. Some people can do it, some people can't, but this is for the people that don't necessarily want to quit 100%. So make sure that you cut your weed down to whatever it is now to 50%. Um, I have a few more tips that I'm going to share with you on how to do that. Weigh the amount of ganja put in the joint and put the same amount in the Rizzler every time. So what you should do, guys, is weigh up a certain amount of weed that you put in either your bong or your Rizzler, and then what you should do is you should use that same amount every time, so you don't put too much in and you know how much cannabis you're actually consuming every day. And the second tip is only smoke at certain times of the day when you're at your apartment. Um, if you're at your apartment and you're just chilling, most likely you just want to chill out and smoke a joint or smoke your bong, whatever. Um, I would suggest that you set certain times throughout the day when you actually smoke. Don't just sit there and smoke all day. So that's the second tip. And the third tip is try not to smoke before you go to work, and wait till you have finished work to smoke a joint. So what you should do is, guys, try not to smoke before you go to work. I know this is gonna be hard because one of the best parts of smoking weed is the good old wake and bake. But if you're trying to slow the intake of your weed, doing this, not smoking before you get up in the morning, to go to work, this will greatly help you slow down in smoking weed. Um, Doing this, your body's not gonna feel like it needs to smoke every morning. You're not gonna feel that urge to smoke, and you're not gonna feel tired later on in the day. So that's the third tip. And the fourth tip is, think about the progress and productivity you can make from not being too chilled out and high. I'm sure you guys have had times when you really wanted to get that task done, but you couldn't do it because you were just too lazy, you're just too high, you're just too chilled out. So think about all the stuff you can get done if you're not high. And that goes back to getting your work done before you get high. So the fourth and final tip is, think of the money you could save by not smoking as much cannabis. If you cut down by 50%, you're gonna save 50% of the money that you spend on cannabis. So it's a win-win.